We have our NFL rookies, NFL preseason. A lot of them are going to get some play. A lot of them gotten some play. And we've seen some pretty impressive performances. So, Joel, let me ask you first. Most impressive rookie QB you've seen so far?
Jackson Dart. No question. Jackson Dart.
Couldn't give the answer for him. Knew it was
You set him up.
Dan, before we do all the rest of this, we need to know the allegiances here because I need to know where the biases lie, right? So, like, I don't want to hear Jackson Dart and what does that say? Hold on, let me turn this. Hell nah. Oh, no. And Jackson Dart is your guy? I don't know if that goes against some type of bylaws.
After the draft, I said that I might be a Giants fan because I loved what the Giants did in the draft. I know I'm a Cowboys fan, and I've always hated the Giants, but I love Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
To give everyone some backstory here, Joel and Will are both big Cowboys fans and have been for basically as long as I've known them. Joel now, through marriage, is inadvertently a Steelers fan, and our hearts go out to him. Prayers out as well.
Not a good year to be a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
We're talking about Will Howard. What are you talking about?
Will really likes Will Howard, not because of the name, just I don't know why, and I think at this point he's just digging down even further.
He also likes Tua, so.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on.
We'll get to Tua
today. We will get to him today. Don't you worry.
I don't have any professional favorite teams just because I grew up a Carolina fan because my dad is from there.
Okay.
Half of my family's Duke, half's Carolina, and then because I was raised in Oregon, I'm an Oregon fan. And then having grown up on college sports, I became inherently disillusioned with professional sports because I really like the players, and it would break my heart seeing my favorite player go to another team. So for me, I'm like, I don't really like that. I like this team, but then they traded the player, and now I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And so now I just watch the NFL just casually. I mean, I like it. I just don't have probably the Broncos are probably the closest at this point, to be honest.
Bo Nix is his favorite player.
But I can't say I'm an actual fan. I can't, if they win something, I can't be like, we won or anything like that. Like,
I like Bo Nix. That's why, because I like Bo Nix.
How convenient now that the Broncos are on their way up. Before it really takes off, you got to come in early and you buy early. I knew you were the smart one now. That's how you do it. Now you can claim them because it's like it's not like you're like a Chiefs fan. Like if I find a Chiefs fan in 2025 that's not from that area, it's like, come on, dog. We know what's going on around here. Yeah. But yeah, getting
for
in
me,
on early.
It's Bo Nix. If Bo Nix got traded to the Saints, Saints.
Yeah.
So for me, it is more dictated on the players, but I'm not going to take credit as some great fan if a team I like wins, because I know I have no allegiances. And we made it a point, Joel and I, at least in college, I like Carolina, and we had roommates that would like grill me if Carolina was losing. But because they didn't have a favorite college team, you couldn't do anything back. So we kind of made it like an unspoken rule. Like if you're going to talk shit, you have to have a team here.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, like, you're throwing water balloons from on top of a roof. Like,
yeah. You have to have skin in the game. You can't just talk and then we can't have nothing against you to talk about. And I'm with you about picking a team. So like me, here's my problem. I'm ride or die for the team. As long as you wear my team's colors, I'm with you. And so like Gabe Davis, for example, on the Bills, he's a bum. But when he was on my team, he was great. He had that one great game. I was riding for Gabe Davis. And then the moment he left, I was like, man, fuck Gabe Davis. I don't care about it. Like, get out of here. Now we might re-sign him again. Supposedly he was back in Buffalo today. I know he visited the Steelers and he left without a deal. And then he was in Buffalo today getting looked at by the doctor. So if he signs back and he's wide receiver 4, we're back on, baby. Go Gabe Davis. So I'm happy. I'll take back everything, all the mean things I said about you when you were struggling in Jacksonville. So
everybody struggles in Jacksonville. So
yeah, it's
not just him.
It sucks. It sucks to see a team like that it just can't get right, man. Like it just you want them. Sports are supposed to be cyclical, right? You're supposed to be really good for a couple years and then really bad and restart. And the Jacksonville Jags, I mean, Blake Bortles has been their best thing, which is the saddest thing to say. Like Maurice Jones-Drew and Blake Bortles was like their last remnants of success. Like I keep thinking about that graphic of the conference games that Fox Sports put out, and it was like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Blake Bortles. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, what's going on here? Avery, most impressive QB you've seen?
Still Jackson Dart. Joel and I have been on this train for a bit now.
I took Avery with me.
Nice.
Yeah, he talked about him one time, and I was like, I don't know about this. And then I looked him up, and I'm like, honestly, I'm kind of on this train too. I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be the next Zach Wilson.
Oh no!
You're not making it sound good, Avery.
I'm kidding. Some new white
Zach
kid
Wilson
in
two,
New York.
2-0
The next Daniel Jones.
The next Daniel Jones. Hey, listen! Shout out to Daniel Jones getting that starting job in Indianapolis. Hopefully, he can turn it around. I mean, I'm not holding my breath, but also Zach Wilson 2-0 versus the new, I guess, best quarterback in the NFL, Jalen Hurts. I guess that means he's better than Jalen Hurts because winning is all that matters to Eagles fans. So, shout out to Zach Wilson. Will.
I'm going to go off script there and I'm going to go Riley Leonard for the Colts. There is a legitimate shot that he starts this year. That they go, you know what? We're not going with AR5. We're not going with Danny Dimes. We're going with Riley Leonard. I think he had a good preseason. He's probably their most currently their most mobile quarterback, given injuries and everything like that. I like the way he looks.
Yeah.
Not that he's an answer, but he's something.
I mean, if you wasn't going to be Anthony Richardson, right? Which is odd because he's 23, 24 years old. And I guess the current coaching staff has just agreed that he's not good, which I think a lot of people coming in when he got drafted was like, like maybe not start him right away. He probably needed to be one of those guys that sat 3, maybe 4 years. Like, I don't know, but he needs to get out of there. And I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, people are going to throw around word bust. And I get it because everything's based on return on investment, right? Like it's funny, and we can get into this another time, but I call Andrew Luck the greatest bust of all time. And has nothing to do with his play. It's at the time, he was the greatest college prospect to ever come out of college. He was drafted to replace Peyton Manning. He was drafted to be a 10-year starter, multiple Super Bowl appearances at least, or at least some type of significant winning. And he didn't do any of that, regardless if it was his fault or not. The Colts did not get, and then he retires early. And I get that he was getting his ass kicked every week. I understand that. I understand him. I get the defense of him, but that doesn't mean he's not a bust for them, like in the sense of the truest definition of the word. You did not get your return on investment on Andrew Luck. And it could be for a myriad of reasons. So when I look at Anthony Richardson going, what was he, a top 4 pick or so, or whatever he was, they drafted him to be the guy, like based on all his incredible talent. And they are already off of him in 2 years, 3 years, whatever it's been, not very long. And so and the replacement is Daniel Jones, who, listen, man, I'm of the mind. I don't think Daniel Jones is a scrub. He has some skills. He has some ability. It's hard to judge him off of it's not like the Giants have been some well-run organization either. Like he has come from some bad circumstances and showed flashes of things. And this is his chance to prove that he's not a bum. And Anthony Richardson is now going to need that same chance somewhere else. You can't just move on from the guy now. You done drafted another quarterback, then you bring in a vet. Like Anthony Richardson's time is over. So in that respect, hopefully he gets a chance to go sit behind somebody. We've seen it happen, right? Baker Mayfield was dead in the water, and now he's worked his way back to a franchise quarterback type guy. And the Geno Smith is another example of that. With the Jets, was drafted by the Jets. It didn't work out so well. He bounced around a couple places. I believe the Chargers, obviously the Seahawks and things like that. And look at him now. He's running the Raiders. So playing very well. So maybe Anthony Richardson has like a Geno Smith type resurgence. I'm going to go maybe not for the exact play, even though his play probably warrants it, but I'm going to go Dylan Gabriel from the Browns.
Ooh,
And
I like that.
And the reason why I like Dylan Gabriel is because not only has his statistic and how he played, I know he had some gaffes in his preseason debut, but he played to me just as well as Shedeur, and I like Shedeur. But the difference is Gabriel's been shitted on ever since Shedeur got drafted. To have to deal with that as the third pick, and everybody's talking. I mean, Shedor's a star. Shedor's a star. He has the number 1 jersey for rookies all time and all that, everything that goes around with being a Sanders and being who Shedeur is. And rightfully so, star people, special people get special treatment. But Dylan Gabriel has had to sit there in the same locker room, probably next to Shedeur. Like, you ever see the like where all the reporters are at one table with the superstar and then the other guy's kind of there, and he has like the one junior reporter from Bishop Sycamore Junior College asking him, some nerd dude with his like fucking pocket protector asking him stupid ass questions. Like that's been Dylan Gabriel's experience. And to go out and play well, because that's really all he had to do. He had to come out and at least show that he's on Shedeur's level as a quarterback, on top of dealing with all the other stuff he has to deal with. To me, has been very impressive. And I don't know what the Browns were thinking drafting both those guys. Unless there's like a real plan to shop them. I don't. To me, that's like video game stuff. You're drafting 2 rookies to trade one doesn't make very much sense. It's going to be interesting how they play it. I don't trust Cleveland at all, but it'll be interesting.
I do want to point out, to go along with that Dylan Gabriel thing, I saw that meme floating around. I think it was Shedeur that was actually playing in his first preseason game. And you see this shot of the bench, and it's got the other 3. I think it's got Gabriel, it's got Flacco, and then was it Kenny,
the massage rapist, Deshaun Watson?
Or Deshaun, one of the 2. But they're all on the bench. And the caption, and it's stupid stuff, because any intelligent human could look at this and be like, you just took a screenshot from the game and then assigned it meaning. Like, Look at all them. They're all like so annoyed they can't play. But Flacco's having a good time. Like, no, Flacco's just laughing at a guy's joke. Yeah. Like, they're all hurt right now. None of them can play. It's not because Shedeur's out there. They're not butthurt at Shedeur or anything. Like, get out of here. So whenever I see that, I always see it as like Joe Flacco is like the Keanu Reeves. He's the guy that isn't a threat to anybody unless he's in John Wick, but like he's the guy everyone loves. And then you got Shedeur, who's the guy everyone wants to see play. And then even though you got Gabriel, who killed it at Oregon, coming in here, and he's experienced. Dude played 6 years of college football. Comes in here, and now it's like, yeah, we know you were drafted before Shedeur, but we're still going to kind of treat it like, you were drafted after Shedeur. But also Shedeur's got that chip on his shoulder because he was drafted lower. So you kind of get the worst of everything right now, and you're not really high on that list, but you could probably play. I think he can play. Well, I've seen him play. I know he can play.